Hello, everyone. I'm a stand-up comic, improv artist, and Pakistan's first social media entertainer. I repeat myself in case you didn't hear my introduction 3 times earlier. In short, I'm a comedian. Today, I would like you to take away 2 things from my own life experiences. First of all, do not give up on your dreams just because other people think they're not worth it. And by other people, I mean society at large, but also your friends and your family. I still have people asking me, but beta, what do you do for a living? Comedy. Comedy is what I do for a living. Hey, beta. Your poor parents spent so much money to send you to law school, and this is what you're doing? You couldn't even find yourself a proper job? Just get married, beta. Just get married. A few years ago, I did have what a lot of people would call a proper job. I was heading the law department of a public policy think tank and working on the loopholes in the criminal prosecution system of Pakistan. Heavy stuff. I know. Then suddenly, in 2015, my father passed away without warning. I decided that I did not want to spend the rest of my life in a box that was clearly not fit for me. I was restless for months. So one day, I got up from my desk and I quit my job. Just like that. I went up to my boss, told her I'm leaving, and leave I did. Tomorrow, when you all go to work, you must do the same. Now, why did I quit my job as a lawyer? Simply because I wasn't happy. And why wasn't I happy? Because I wasn't following the dreams that I had for myself. I was following a dream other people had for me, like my family, my friends, my teachers, even the neighbor's cat, but not me. I did not want to be a lawyer simply because I had a degree that verified me as one. I did not want to wait for the right time to chase after my dreams. So often we tell ourselves, sure, I'll follow my dreams right after I have a degree in a subject that I don't care for. Sure, I'll follow my dreams right after I make enough money from this job I hate. Sure, I'll follow my dreams once I'm married, once I have kids, once those kids have their babies, and so forth. I did not want to wait. My only desire was to become an actor, a comedian. I wished to bring about social change in a way that I deemed fit. Despite that, I embarked on a journey that wasn't mine to begin with. In a society like ours, we believe that change can only come about in a certain way. That is wrong. Change can come about in many ways, in many forms. You don't have to be a lawyer or a doctor or an engineer to make the world a better place. You can be a comedian. You can be anything you like. You can be a chef or a footballer or a housewife. And so, about 2 years ago, I decided to pursue comedy full-time. Comedy, my heart and soul, my passion for life. But that wasn't easy either, which brings me to my second point. Don't allow external factors like your gender or your class or the way you look to influence your dreams, to make you give up on what you really want. Don't let them become hurdles in your journey. And so, I started a new chapter in my life. Forget the hate that I got for quitting law, the mighty law, for comedy. I was bashed for being a woman, and that too, a fat one. I was told repeatedly that I'm not funny, primarily because, well, women aren't funny. But most of all, I was attacked for looking the way I do. I was attacked for being overweight, a fatty. Sorry for that depressing thought. Despite that, I went on to do ads for brands like Sprite, D-Juice, Close Up, and many, many others. have done over 50 improv and stand-up shows. I've featured in a number of short films and music videos. I've also been offered to do films, and I might even do one next year if I can only convince my mom that I won't be doing any item numbers. So far, my mother doesn't believe me. Then there's my troupe, the Covertoons. When I first thought of it, everyone told me, wow, what a great idea, but you won't be able to make it. You won't find the right girls for the troupe, and if by some miracle of God you did find the right girls, you won't be able to train them on your own. Yet, I gave it my all. I gave it more than I knew how to. I went to all lengths to recruit the team that I have now. I trained myself to train them, even though I knew nothing about training an improv troupe. Nothing at all. Today, I have Pakistan's first all-girls comedy troupe. In fact, it is the first of its kind in the whole of the subcontinent. And why am I telling you all of this? To show off? No. No. Okay, partially maybe. But mostly to let you know that if I can do it, so can you. There is no right after, there's only now or never. As a woman in this country, doing comedy is in itself an act of rebellion. Women need to have their voices heard. Women need to be able to tell the world their side of the story. In my humble opinion, comedy, especially satire, is perhaps the best way to make people think about what needs to be different, what needs to be better. Through my comedy, I've only been able to touch upon subjects like patriarchy, elitism, even body shaming, if only to a small, small extent. I believe that comedy makes people laugh, sure, but it also does much more. Comedy makes people reevaluate their perspective on social problems and their solutions. Comedy changes mindsets. Revolution or change, as I mentioned earlier, comes from personal initiative. It starts with one person saying, I will not accept this, and really, really mean it. Thank you.